What's up, guys? Oof. Just got done with an insane arm day. It is 11:40 at night. Gosh, do not do what I do. Now, I came here earlier than that. Around 9, I'd say. Oh man, it's just so late. I'm really gonna have to lock in tomorrow. But it's because I ran into a buddy that I haven't seen for a while, and our conversations are just so amazing. I love it every time because usually it involves religion, and we get really deep with that stuff. He's Baptist. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and any opportunity to talk about, Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ is amazing. My personal belief is that's what really matters in this life. The mission of gathering people, of discussing with people the teachings of Christ and God, and we had an amazing discussion. Definitely some pretty different point of views and a lot of similarities in what we believe. He's just a really sharp dude, and I love talking with him. And honestly, it's worth the good night's rest. That's a W in my book. So we talked about like 40 minutes. I'm not exaggerating, but it was awesome. Anyways, I love opportunities like that. After that whole discussion, then I hit my arm day. It was low-key kind of mid, I guess. Nothing special about it, because again, I talked for so long. The pre was pretty much just kind of like, what the heck, dude? I thought you were working out today. But yeah, did some good old curls. Dumbbell, kind of like one at a time. The classic standard, like tilt the hand up as you go into it. And then the important thing is, to me, not necessarily the getting up. Obviously, I don't hoist it up there, but it's really going down that I focus on. So hoist it up here, and then slow, not like I'm exaggerating a little, not like slow, just kind of control it on the way down, keeping my hand like this, underhand grip, until it gets beside my hips. That gives you just a more stretch and the muscle you're actually working, because you could put way too much shoulder into your bicep workout. If you're doing these standard curls, like doing hammer grip, unless you're putting your shoulders far back, it's inevitable. It's gonna be working your front delt. I don't know the exact anatomy from it. It's just from personal experience and from dudes way bigger than me have told me, doing it this grip, you're more likely or not to just activate delt. Not completely delts, I do hammer grip to, focus on the long head of the bicep. But anyway, just to make it peak, for bicep strictly, you're gonna want to hold that underhand grip as much as possible to avoid putting all that tension in other muscles. Because if you're gonna ego lift something, don't ego lift your accessory lifts. If you want big arms, you gotta do it strict. You see a lot of these like big bodybuilders like throwing around the weight and stuff, and gotta put, there's two factors into play. One, probably taking an insane amount of steroids, and two, just because you see them lifting it a certain way, that doesn't mean they were lifting like that 24/7, you know? Like, I did not get this decent shape by going up to, you know, way heavier than I should be lifting and like hoisting it up. That's not how I got in decent shape. It was strict movement, a lot of criticism from my dad, and saying, you know, honesty, which is amazing. Like saying, look, you got to be cleaner with your reps. Don't be hoisting it up there. So yeah, if you want bigger arms, like all your smaller muscles, bigger muscles, it's a little alright because they're big muscles, right? Like, you know, unless you're going for strict parts within the muscle, like, it don't matter as much. But when you're doing biceps, if you want bigger biceps, you gotta isolate it as much as possible. Anyway, did some standard biceps, like curls, and then I did like Arnold. I call them Arnold curls. You sit on the bench, you dig your elbow into your knee, and you curl it like, that looks so bad. You basically do a hammer curl, but like to your side. Anyway, that's all I did for bicep. And then tricep, I only did 2 workouts too. I did some classic cable extensions. Then I did holy crap, what else did I do? Dips. I did some dips. And then shoulders, did some shoulder press and some lat flies, and that was my workout. I got a good pump. I'll make the pictures, the footage I got my thumbnail, but nothing special really. Just today was just catching up with a buddy, trying to seize a dub. I don't really care. Oh man, but it's bad. I gotta fix something, guys. I feel like sleep is my final stage in like achieving greatness. I don't know, because that's, oh my gosh, like, that's one thing I struggle with, is getting 8 hours. I don't remember the last time I've gotten 8 hours of sleep. Like, that's just unfathomable to me. I fell asleep in my first period like 6 times today. It's embarrassing. I'm not trying to. Like, I'm not a jerk. Like, I get my stuff done. Like, I respect my teachers. Like, I swear, like, I literally just conk out. It's bad. Oh. I'll get it figured out. Because inevitably it's going to catch up to me, and then I'm going to have to start making, like, actual changes. Just going to bite the bullet. Tomorrow probably going to be pretty tired. Tomorrow's leg day, so you know I got to lock in. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I got track practice. A lot of people are like, oh, why do you do track? That can't be optimal for gains. It ain't optimal if you're a distance runner, let me tell you. I used to do cross country, quit after my sophomore year because that was not helping me get big at all. It's just science, you know. If you want to be a good cross country runner, you want less on you. If you want to be a bodybuilder, obviously you want as much muscle as possible. So it's like conflicting. There are those hybrid athletes, and how they do it, I have no idea. They're just freaks of nature. But it is possible. It's just, endurance is not one of my goals. I'm a sprinter. Sprinting actually is like amazing. Like, it's great hand in hand. Perfect cardio. My buddies that ask me, you know, how to get abs, whatever, I'm just gonna tell you straightforward. Honestly, I don't owe it all, like disclaimer, I don't owe it all to, my training whatsoever. Number one, I'm skinny. That's where I started my journey, as skinny. So mainly a genetic thing, mainly a metabolism thing. That's about 60 to 70%, I'd say, my abs. Just because their visibility is because I'm lean, and I've always been lean. Haven't always been bigger. I've just always been lean. And so the other percentage is I do a lot of sports that have a lot of cardio involved. I mean, throughout my high school career, I've done cross country, wrestling, and track and field. Obviously, that stuff on the side is going to help me, and sprinting has drastically increased my core strength, because you need to have strong abs to be able to run really fast, and I wanted to run really fast, so more of an incentive to me to what am I saying? Sprinting has got me a pretty decent core, and it has not slowed down my weightlifting journey whatsoever because of how much rest is involved. You sprint really fast and then you rest for forever, eons, literal eons. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. Get some rest. Don't be an idiot, bro. Do not lift at midnight unless it's like summer. Alright, don't do this on a school night. I'm gonna be suffering tomorrow, but I got this. See you guys later. This is log 6.